What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I just want to cover something real quick and then we will get into the meat the meat of this video. First and foremost, we hit 100 subscribers over the weekend. I think we're actually at 101 or 102 at this point, but I just really want to thank everybody that subscribed. You know, I just want to let everybody know that I really appreciate everybody that watches the videos, likes the videos, subscribes to the channel, you know, comments on the videos. You know, I really like y'all's input. So, you know, for those of y'all that get on there and type messages and, you know, let me know what's going on or what y'all think, I really appreciate it. And for those of y'all that maybe started following me on Instagram, appreciate that as well. Like I said, I don't really want to get too far into that. I know you guys are probably sick of hearing it, but I really do appreciate it, and just awesome that we're at 100 subscribers. So anyway, getting into the video. So first thing, update on the 06. I got a chance to fool with it this weekend. It turns out there was actually a wiring issue with the control box. So I think I got it straightened out without having to use the box that Bruce let me borrow. So I went to check, and wouldn't you know it, the batteries are dead. So always something, man. So anyway, so I got to charge the batteries on the 06. I'm going to try to do that in the next day or so. I just got home from work. So it is just, yeah, it's just always running, you know, full speed ahead. As you guys can see, one of the few evening videos that we have. But a little bit overcast. Not bad though. Got the FedEx guy over there. But anyway, so there will be some 06 stuff coming probably this week. You know, even if I just get a chance to, I mean, just for it to leave the driveway would be nice. I mean, I don't even know the last time I left the driveway. You know, it's been a while. So just if I could crank it up, if the issue goes away and I don't have to use the box that Bruce let me borrow, that would be great. We'll drive it around, get some videos of it, have some fun. That's what it's all about, right? So the other thing, FedEx guy. It's always something, you know. Somebody look at this. Look at this. Interrupting my video. Look at this. Terrible. Just terrible. So anyway, also having a little bit of an issue with the 07. Not a big issue, but I have noticed that especially when I back in, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's, you know, the little blip of the throttle when I'm getting over the little, of course I can't think of what it's called, gutter in the road, the little drain path, I don't know what you call that, but anyway, when I'm backing up over that, you know, give the throttle a little blip to keep rolling, and then I get out of the truck and there's a little bit of a lope. So I do have a video of that. It's just black because it's at night, but I'll insert that now so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So as you heard, it does have a little bit of a lope to it. I know there's a lot of y'all out there like, man, it sounds pretty good. I like it. Yeah, well, the bad thing is usually on a diesel, lope is not good. So it usually means there's some kind of fuel issue. So I will be taking it to Bruce sometime this week to get it checked out. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with the injectors or anything like that. So again, it doesn't run, you know, rough or drive different or no loss of power or anything like that, but it does have a distinct lope to it. So I do want to get that checked out just in case, you know, there is something going on, maybe an injector sticking or something of that nature. So anyway, yeah, and I believe that's about it for updates. And for those of y'all that just subscribed, I'll do a quick introduction here. Sorry about the sun. It's bright. It's hot out here too. Oh, peek on the neighbors over here. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but that is a brand new Illumiduty sitting over there. Neighbor just got it over the weekend, so I thought that was kind of cool. He had like an 11 to a 15, maybe 16. I don't know Fords that well, so you have to forgive me, but something like that. The first generation 6.7. So it was just the older body style, but yeah, I brought the Illumiduty home, so I thought it was pretty cool. Maybe I can go over there and talk to him, maybe get a video. There's a guy down the street also that has a Cummins Titan, and I'm going to try to go talk to him and see if I can get a video of that as well. I think that'd be cool. Anyway, so for those of you that are new to the channel, this is my 06. This is the first diesel I ever bought. It is a 5.9 48 RE 4-wheel drive truck. It is It's got like 109,000 miles on it. S366 over S480, engineered diesel compound setup, 100% overs, twin CP3s, EFI live, hardway tuned. Pretty sweet ride. Never dynoed it. Not sure what it puts down. Guesses are anywhere between 850 and 950. I've heard as high as 1,000, but we're gonna find out. And then this truck is my daily. This is my 07. It's also a 5.9 truck, 48 RE. Locked. Of course it's locked. Alright. So, not a lot of mods in this one. Edge CTS2 monitor, CSP5 switch. I do have the air dog. And now there's a plane going over. Wouldn't you know it? Every time I try to do something, there's always... See, this is why we can't have nice things. Every video, there's always got to be a plane or a car or something, some kind of, you know, some kind of something. Terrible. Maybe you guys can hear me better. So that's my 07, EFI live tune, triple disc converter, better valve body, 5-inch turbo back, wood muffler, S&B cold air intake, Air Dog 2 165 4G pump with a XDP sump. I think that's it. But definitely check it out. It's got its own playlist, so if you're interested, and it was stock when I got it, so if you're interested in the progress of that truck, check out the playlist. On the 06, well, that's to be continued. We've hit some snags with the 06, but good things are coming. So, moving on to the point of this video. So, I stumbled upon some wheels and tires for the 12 valve. Now, I may have given y'all some sneak peeks already. I'm not sure. I moved the camera around a lot, so I'm not sure if you've seen them in the background or not. But I will say this up front before I show them to you. And there's my phone. We will switch that to vibrate. With these tires and wheels, I just kind of stumbled upon these. Probably if I went and researched and went through all that, probably would not have ended up with this exact setup, just because of the fact that the tires are a little more aggressive for what the truck's going to be doing. But for the deal I got on them, couldn't pass them up. Very good deal, and they are brand new. Like, the tires are brand new, the wheels were brand new in the box. Like, just couldn't pass it up. Also, I know I'm preferencing this a lot, I apologize. Also, I wanted to keep the 90s look, appeal to the truck. It's not really a restoration, it's not really like a custom deal either, but I like a lot of the stuff from the 90s and early 2000s, the style, all that kind of stuff. And I just wanted the truck to be a clean, nice example of something that is, dare I say, period correct. So, just so you guys know. But without further ado, here's what we got. These are 17x9 Pro Comp aluminum alloy wheels. And these are Super Swamper IROC ND, which stands for non-directional, for those of you that don't know, which basically just means this is not a directional tread pattern. The older, like the bias ply, I shouldn't say older, maybe older design, but the bias ply especially, these tires had a forward direction to them. As you can see, these curve back, these curve forward. I believe that's part of it. Again, I didn't research to buy these tires, so I don't know a whole lot about them, but I have a basic knowledge of the Super Swamper brand, and I've dealt with mud tires for a long time now, so I got an idea. But as you can see, it curves back this way, and then these curve forward. This is a non-directional pattern. Basically, all its design purpose is for traction, whether you're going forward or reverse. It's just so you have traction either way. The older tires, or the older design tires, they actually had a directional pattern, so you would get strong traction maybe in forward gear, but when you switched into reverse, they really weren't designed to dig in reverse, and so there were people that had issues with them when they ran them on something that was daily driven, or what have you, something other than maybe a rock bouncer. But as you can see, very aggressive, very deep tread pattern, very aggressive tires. Like I said, probably wouldn't have picked this. Even got the little steps in the tread itself. Very cool. I mean, very cool looking tires for sure. I've always been a big fan of the IROCs. And the IROC non-directionals are actually one of the only Super Swamper tires I even thought about for the 97, because of the fact they are a radial design and they are the non-directional, which is better for somebody that, you know, daily drives, or maybe like with me, if you're backing a trailer into kind of a, you know, maybe sandy or muddy area, it's nice to have that traction in reverse as well as in a forward gear. Just so you guys know, this one's just kind of chilling right there. I do have the center caps, by the way, but these wheels were brand new in the box, and these tires, here I'll show you, still have the sticker. As you can see, they are a 315 70-17, and they are a load range E. They are a 10 ply, as it says right there, and they're a radial IROC non-directional. So I have the sticker on that one as well. Oh, and this one. This one does not have the sticker. It must have came off, but it did. But as you can see, it's still got the little rubber feelers. Maybe nipples would be the proper word, maybe not, but still got them. Never been on the road. Very cool. So yeah, for the time being, and I'm not 100% sold on these, but for the time being, this is what we're gonna put on the 97. So, and I'm pouring sweat. It is hot out here. It is way hot out here. But anyway, for the time being, that's what we're gonna run on the 97. You know, if I do decide to go to something else, okay, you know, I'm not really sure. Not really sure what I'm going to do, but I got a smoking deal on these, so these are going to be the first things I bolt up when the factory wheels come off. Whether I stay with this, I don't know. So if you like it, if you love it, if you hate it, drop me a comment, let me know. If you got something in particular you'd like to see on the truck, you know, let me know that too, because I'm definitely open for suggestions. But again, got a smoking deal on these, couldn't pass them up. And their load range E, and the wheels are 8 on 6.5. I mean, you know, they're just meant to be. All right, y'all. So what do you think? Doesn't look like a huge difference, as you can see. There's a little bit over the top, but I mean, it's very, very minimal. This is where the top of the tire is, so I mean, it's basically to this groove right here. So I mean, it is very small difference. Now the back is not the problem, as on most trucks. You know, the back clears fine, there's no issues. The front, on the other hand, as you can see, we have our bumper spacer. So we have this gap that I don't care for. Push the bumper forward. I don't know if you can see the spacer or not, but I think it's like 1.5 inches or a 2-inch spacer or something. I think it's 1.5 inches. But it creates this gap, and the main reason I did it is because these tires hit right here. So when you turn either way, really, if you turn right, this one hits. If you turn left, the other passenger side hits. But they both hit in the same spot. They hit right here, and it's not on the inside where a lot of people trim. It's actually on the bumper itself, and I didn't want to trim the actual, you know, physical painted bumper. But yeah, so that's what I was thinking about stepping down. I mean, as you can see, there's a pretty fair amount of space in the fenders already, but they don't stick out very far. Always got a car going by. Doesn't matter where I'm at, always got a car. But as you can see, they don't stick out super far from the side of the truck. So I think if I step down to a 35, just a 35 1250 like those are, but instead of a 9 wide wheel, these are actually 20 by 10s, the wheels anyway, and these are 17 by 9. So I think if I step up to a 20 by 12 wheel and then ran a 35 1250 where it stuck them out more, I think that would look pretty good. And then I could put the bumper, you know, back where it belongs and not have it pushed out so far, which, as I mentioned, I don't really care for. But yeah, guys, I think it looks pretty good, I have to say. I think it looks pretty good. God, it's a big difference on the 06. So these tires are a 33. Looks like barely. That's a big gap right there. I mean, that's a few inches. That's a big gap. But these are like a 33, maybe 12. Let me see. I think they're a 285. Yeah, they're a 285, which I believe is like an 1150 33 1150, maybe at 33 12, because they're a 285 70. So yeah, I believe that's about 11 and a half, maybe 12 wide. I think it's 11 and a half wide, and then 33 tall. And as I mentioned, these are a 35 12 50. These are a 315 70 17, and these are 17-inch wheels too. I mean, these are the factory Laramie wheels. But yeah, that's see if I can get it to stay. Nope, of course not. I don't know, what do y'all think? It's a big one. I don't think that's gonna clear, y'all, but anyway. And this truck is leveled too, by the way. The 07's got a 5-inch lift, and again, that's just for people that are new, or maybe it's the first video you've watched from me. But yeah, this is a leveled front. Yeah, that's a lot of tire. I think it's safe to say that would hit. But yeah, so oh, here you go. Here I got another comparison for y'all, if I can manage to spin this big boy around. Put it up to the wife's car just for fun. Wife's got a 2015 GLI, rocking the TSWs. Perfect. Yeah, I think it looks much better. We'll just put these on the front, leave the back the way they are. I think that's a perfect setup. Yep, I think that would look great. Alright y'all, so that's about it for this upload. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Check me out on Instagram. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch y'all on the next one. See ya!